Hello everyone and welcome to another book review. This time we have The Little Mermaid and a 112-page storybook. This is the German edition, Arielle die Meerjungfrau, because I am from German. Yes. But I think it could be interesting for all of you because it has many great illustrations. Especially, of course, I make this for my friend Bish from Bish Reviews. Here is the back of the book. Here you have the ISBN number and the logo of the Egmont Verlag. Yes, I think this cover is very beautiful. Tell me what you think about this cover in the comments and let's open the book. Here you can see all the details where it was published. Also a pretty old book. I'm very proud to have this. Yes. Here you can see Arielle, the title. Yeah, and here begins the story. I will focus on the illustrations, but if you want to read the text, please pause the video. So this is the first illustrations. I'm very proud to have this because I never had this in a book of The Little Mermaid, this picture. And I think it opens much better because that is how the movie opened. And for example, here the waves looks very movie-like and the dolphins and everything. And I like just that they capture a little from the Eric scene at the beginning. Then of course we have this where they all swim to the great celebration. Also like this very much. I never had this in full. Here Arielle is missing. She searches for human stuff. Here is the whale in the background. And then there he comes. I just love it really to now have all the illustrations from the classic storybook of The Little Mermaid now in one book with 112 pages. It is just awesome because here are really all the illustrations that I knew from this art style. Really great. I always loved this little shark scene because just I loved how he was really a little scary because he was just so furious. There they meet Scuttle. This is the first Ursula illustration. I love everything with Ursula because it is one of my favorite villains, if not the favorite villain. Or my second favorite villain. I just love Ursula. Tell me in the comments how you like her. This picture I also never had in full size. I also love to have it now. Yes. And here is her magical world and everything. And then she discovers the boat. Yes. So there we have the Thunderstorm. I also love this scene. It is very action-packed and very suspenseful. Even though I think it's sad that it is just captured in one illustration, but still, this illustration is actually pretty good, I think. Then she rescues Eric. And looks after him. This illustration I also never had before in a Little Mermaid storybook. I like it very much. Also this I never had before. Love it just that now the story is fuller with this storybook. It's really definitely the best Little Mermaid storybook I have in my collection. With the exception maybe of the 96 page one with the new illustrations. And still it is the most complete one. The most complete storybook of Little Mermaid I have, and probably also the most complete one you could get. Even though I have another 112 page Little Mermaid storybook, I think this one is more complete than this one. It just has more illustrations, also it looks more movie-like. Like for example this I also never had, and I think here it really looks very much like in the movie scene, also with the shining and how she is also a little scared doing this. I love this. I also love this illustration, where she captures her voice. And here, this is also new, I also never had this illustration before. And then now she is on land. And meets Eric. I also never had this in full size, I also love to see this now. Then this funny scene. I also never had this in full size. Also a great picture, I think. He's very worried. I love the blue in here. I also never had this illustration before. Also great. How they're right in the town. Before the kiss the girl scene comes, that is here. But then Flotsam and Jetsam of course destroy it. And Ursula transforms into Vanessa. And she hypnotizes Eric. And Arielle is very frustrated. But of course, it actually was Ursula. And Scuttle is very desperate about it. I also love this picture, I never had this before in full size. Just love to see illustrations that I only maybe saw half of the size, now to see it in full size. It's just really great. For a storybook freak like me, of course. And so the climax begins. And then she gets her voice back. But then, of course, it is too late. I love also how they here show it with her transformation. It just really looks kind of awesome, I think. Just love Ursula and her design, I have to say to this. I love that now this battle also has all the illustrations that we know from this kind of illustration art. Here she meets King Triton. Then of course she tricks him to become the Queen of the Seven Seas. But Eric tries to stop her. I wish that this illustration would be a little different, like that we would see how he's underwater and some other things, but there I think in the other 112 page storybook the illustration is better, but still this is the one that we have from this kind of art and it is still good. And then this is one of my favorite illustrations, just when Ursula speaks, because I love her the most when she's really gigantic and really frightening. I love her smile and I love how big she is here, I just love it. And This illustration I never had before, and I'm very proud to have it because I just love all the illustrations with Ursula, especially in her greatest and most dangerous form. I just love this illustration. How there she roots about it, and here is the storm. But of course, then Eric stops her and Ursula dies. So you have all the great illustrations for it. And then finally Arielle gets what she wishes for, kisses Eric, and they live happily ever after. Here you can see some other titles that are available from this, which of course today are not available anymore that easy, probably very hard to find. This is a rarity. It is really a rare book, I have to say to this. You won't get this book easy. I don't know if you even can get it nowadays. It was luck to me that I found it, but I really wish you luck that you can also find it someday, maybe also. And I just can tell you, I love this storybook, this 112-page storybook with all the illustrations that we have from this art style. I just love to have it now, and yes, I would like to know what you think about it in the comments, and yeah, tell me how you liked my review, how you liked the book, also maybe how you like the movie in general, and yes. Then I would say till next time, because I have many other new books that I bought me like this, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to show it to you. So till then, bye!